Welcome back to Chellington Valley. Yeah, we're gonna go and have a look. It's a new map. Well, new. It's been out for a while by now. New to me, I should say. So yeah, we're gonna go and have a look into this map and see where we take it. Let's go in and have a look. Alright, so here we are in. I've done a little bit of the setup to have the map as I would like to play it. So this is the reason why I didn't think I should bore you with all the little details about all the little changes. I thought, you know, it'd be a bit of a pain, so I paused it while I finished with all my settings. I changed some of the equipment, as you can plainly see, and that way I get to use the equipment that I like. I simply sold some, kept some of the equipment that came with the game. I'm sure that you have already seen what the equipment is, what the original equipment is, and I'm sure you've seen truckloads of YouTubers that have started from scratch and have given you a run on what it actually looks like. So I didn't think it was necessary for me to do that again. I'm gonna sort of do a little bit of a illegal thing here. So just trying to keep ahead of the lime tractor. So yeah, Chellington, a map that has been around for donkey's years. A very, very, very popular map with all people that play Farming Simulator, all the way from FS19 up. So I don't think anybody has ever gotten sick of this map. There was a few maps, especially FS15, 17. Chellington was one of them that was, and I believe everybody enjoyed playing this map without any, with no doubt whatsoever. I don't think there's too many people out there that would have, you know, not liked this map, if I could sort of use that expression. It is a very, very likable map, very well put together. Nice size fields, so you can have your large field or you can have your smaller fields, no problem whatsoever. You can have big size machinery or you can just simply use smaller machinery, and there wouldn't be any issues whatsoever. Trying to stay ahead of the guy doing the lime. So yeah, this series for me is going to be a bit of a series where we do somewhat keep to a fairly realistic scenario, but not super realistic. So it is a way where we use a combination of worker. I don't have Courseplay installed. It seems to be crashing or clashing with a mod that I might have on, and it seems to be doing all sorts of weird things. So because of that, I'm not really gonna even bother with it. What I find strange is that have you noticed that I'm running the plow over the limed area and it's not working yet? Maybe it's because the field is already plowed and it's not really recognizing it as something different. So yeah, this I will give you a quick run through all the machinery that I am going to use in a minute. I'm just gonna finish plowing this little bit over here. I wish that you could just go straight in fields that we own, 1, 2, 3 and 36. I don't think we own anything else, do we? No. I have started to put soybeans on that field. Well, the worker has, and yeah, obviously something has happened. I can't remember. Can you drive through these things or not? Oh, yes, you can. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, it's a map that is very well known. I don't think too many people would be saying, oh, what map is this, or anything like that. I believe everybody has knowledge of this particular map, and everybody kind of is very, very, very familiar with this map. I don't think too many people would be looking at, oh, what map is this? I know all the, you know, the bigger YouTubers, they're all doing series on these maps. I watch some of them myself. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be this map doesn't really need much. This is why I didn't really do much of an introduction, because I didn't think it was necessary. So there's my lime guy. Has he done all of it? And yeah, for those of you that might not know, it does have a lot of extra. So it's got plow. Alright, so it looks like for whatever reason it's stopping and not doing. So let's just get rid of him and do it ourselves, eh? Okay. Yeah, so it is a series where hopefully we're gonna have. Is the bottom done or not? Okay, that little bit is not. So let's just get it done. It is a series where hopefully I'll be able to show off some of the mods that are coming on. It is going to be the purpose to be realistic. Like, I'm not just going to crazily cheat money in and all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, I believe that the game, there's lots of people that play the game where they really pay attention to, you know, to be as close to reality as humanly possible. And don't get me wrong, I watch a lot of those YouTubers myself, people like Dagoin that do that, but I think I prefer, in the way I'm gonna play the game, is somewhat close to reality, but let's face it, anybody in the real world that would own a map this size, a farm, sorry, a map, what am I saying? Farm this size, they wouldn't be a poor little farmer type of scenario. True, we don't own all the land, and I'm not going to cheat the money in to buy all the land, so we're going to buy the land as we go along. You know, keep it in that, from that point of view, keep it as realistic as possible. We're going to do leasing, so if there is you know, some equipment that comes out, we're going to lease it. That way you get to experience the actual machinery that's on the mods that are coming out. Gives you an opportunity to see what they're like and whether they're worth adding into your game or not. And that's primarily where I like to situate myself as far as let's plays and things along those lines. I do realize, like I said, that some people don't like that. Some people like it to be real spot on. I'm not a real farmer, so I don't have the time to sit and do all the research exactly how things would be done. It's not something that I could do. So therefore I'm not going to pretend to do that when I know that is not something that I'm able to do. It would, for me to spend hours upon hours upon hours to try and figure out exactly what the steps would be to, you know, to do something like as far as planting steps and all that sort of stuff. Seasons, I've decided to start without seasons. I am aware that supposedly the map runs a lot better and it's got some features with seasons on, so I may run seasons as we go along. But as of right now, I'm not doing it, so hopefully that doesn't bug you too much. Anyway, let's get to it. We'll just finish this little bit over here. Again, we're wasting lime. So I hope you're well wherever you are situated around the world, and I hope you're staying safe. I hope you're not allowing this what's happening in the world right now to put too much fear and too much stress into your life. I do believe if you do a little bit of your research, you'll find out that things are heavily exaggerated. Now I realize that some people will call that conspiracy and all that sort of nonsense, but the figures don't lie, as they say. Math doesn't lie. So don't allow this to, to put too much stress onto you. Don't allow yourself to fall into the propaganda that's being pushed out there. Stay safe, but at the same time, look at things as they are, not as they're presented on TV. It is a way where the, cameras and all this sort of TV stations and all that, they're all presenting us this ideology of doom and gloom where, you would think that millions of people would be dying every week, which they're not. And they're not because, obviously, I read this quote and I liked it. Imagine having to convince people there is a pandemic disease out there. If you look in history, whenever there was diseases where you didn't need to advertise all over the TV, hey, there's a disease going on. People would know because obviously the disease was happening. Again, I'm not saying that it's not real and it's fake and all that sort of stuff, but I do think we need to be more realistic. Oh, what have I done? Get back down here. Okay. Go back down. And now let's go. I think some people have the invested interest into doing this big scary type of thing where we're all afraid to get out of the house and we're all afraid to leave. We're all afraid of each other and we're no longer talking to each other. People are contagious. Stay away from people. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't take a lot of you don't have to spend a lot of time to do a little bit of research and have a look, and you'll quickly figure out that as things stand right now, they're heavily exaggerated. Why are they exaggerated? Who knows? Who knows what the propaganda is and what the purpose of all this is. But one thing is for sure, without any doubt, it is designed to scare us. Why? I don't know. Maybe some of the things that are being talked in Europe have something to do with that. But there's no doubt about it. You look at all the censorship and anything that that anyone says that they don't agree with, they completely annihilate you, cancel your, anything that you say they don't agree, they cancel it. I come from an ex-communist country, so that sort of rings a bell where you can't say a word. You can only talk what it suits the establishment to talk. And to me, there is always it's always something fishy going on when just by saying something you're being attacked and you're being marginalized and pushed out and called names and so on. To me, if you've got nothing to hide, then you've got nothing to hide. Therefore, why would you care if somebody said opposite to what you're saying? But yeah, anyway, not to get into the politics of things. Stay safe, but don't go silly. It's exactly the same as with terrorism. Where you start to live your life differently, they win. It's exactly the same here. Where you start to believe all the propaganda, they've won, and you're just a little puppet then that just obeys everything you're being told. So anyway, without we're gonna put canola in here on this particular field, and I might do canola all the fields actually. Just might do canola so that way we can That way we can just do a massive canola harvest, and that way if whenever we buy more fields we can have a look into let's see, can I do it like this? Now I do realize that I'm kind of not doing it realistic here, but at the same time it kind of bugs me if I see that I haven't. Oh, let's put it on cruise control and get cruise control to go, and then we can just do it like this. So yep, let me know in the comments what your experience is like where you live. I realize that this is a small channel, so you know few people will see this video, but hopefully with time we'll be able to grow, and hopefully the quality of the videos will improve as we go along. I am gonna fix those little you know, the little bits that were left over by I'm trying to remember, did I do it or did I put I must have had courseplay on, and I must have set it up with courseplay, and that's, I think this is where I found out that it was clashing with something, and that's why I had to get rid of courseplay. I couldn't figure out which mod it was clashing with. So because of that, it was easy for me just to get rid of courseplay. It was clashing so bad that my frame, like I get 60 frames no problem, but it was dropping to like 10, 15 frames, which I'm not sure why. But anyway, unfortunately, got rid of courseplay due to this whatever was going on. It was the easiest way to solve that particular issue, just to get rid of courseplay. Yeah. So let me know in the comments where you're from. I do, like I said, I'm going to try and use at least one of my Let's Plays. I've got hobs going on, and I think I'm going to use probably that one for more sort of like more unrealistic type of game, where you can actually, well, sorry, yeah, you can actually see all the mods that are coming out. I don't have to cheat money into that particular. Anyone that has played that map realizes that once you get going, you don't really need to cheat money in. The money is so easy to make there. Once you're up and running, it's not funny. So you don't really need to, you know, once you've harvested a couple of the fields that they give you, I think they give you 1 in 11 or something like that field. Once you do that, it's you make millions. And if you do anything, you know, if you add anything to the map, like I don't know, animals or whatever, it's just the potential to make money quick is unbelievable. So we'll finish this up. What I'll do in the next field, I will obviously set it up and just let it go, let the worker do some of the work. I'm gonna do my best not to, you know, not to be this show you like endless amounts of you know, me cultivating or plowing or, you know, harvesting or whatever. Having said that, this is what the game's all about. So as much as you know, I would say I'm not going to do a lot of that. That's the point. That's kind of the point of the game. So there's going to be a lot of that, whether I like it or not. And well, I like it obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't buy the game, I wouldn't play the game. I do realize that these things don't really matter, but like I said, they do bug me. If I see them, they do bug me. So because they bug me, I am going to do my best to try and limit this type of thing. Okay, let's get some speed. I have worked on a farm in real life, having said that, years ago, early 90s. I worked on a farm here in Australia, on cotton farm, in my summer vacations. I used to go and do some basic farm hand type work. I have driven tractors, mainly John Deere's. Farmer that we the farmer that I worked for, the farmers that I worked for, they're all pretty much John Deere farmers. So I have driven John Deere's, similar to the John Deere that I was doing before when I was doing the ploughing. So I have driven those type of that age type of tractors. Worked on cotton presses, obviously, being on a cotton farm. You know, the basic labouring on a cotton farm, irrigating and all that sort of stuff, Australian style. I'm not quite sure how the rest of the world does it, but I know how. You know what I haven't checked? Has this field been limed? Yes, it has. So I must have done it before I did the ploughing. Yeah, so in, like I said, in Queensland, in New South Wales, Moree, where I worked on cotton farms, the majority of farmers that we worked for anyway were John Deere tractors. I'm trying to think. We do see a little bit of New Orleans, not so much. Case, yeah. A little bit of Case, a little bit of Massey Ferguson's, especially the councils where we live, like for grass cutting on the sides of the road. They seem to, all of them seem to use Massey Ferguson's. Well, all of them that I've seen anyway. So okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but visibility is not the best in the world, but we'll do a little bit of in-cab. I'm not the type of person that likes to do a lot of in-cab, but we can do a little bit, not a problem. I wish you could, the mirrors could be changed a little bit so you can actually see the edge. I think there's a mod for mirrors. I'm not sure how good it works, but there is a mod for mirrors. You can actually adjust the mirrors, but that wouldn't be a bad idea if you could adjust the mirror so you could see the edge of your planter. Whoa. That would be a very good thing. I'd have to look into it, see if that actually works. That mod, I know there is a mod. I remember hearing about a mod that you can adjust the mirrors. And you know what? If that was true, it would be a fantastic mod. Hey, that's not bad. So we'll go, we'll put the worker to do some of this. see what okay, so we're plowed. Okay, so that's strange. Why isn't that showing up as? That's a bit strange. So that's the area that that's the area that I had nothing to do with, and looks like it's the only thing that's growing is what I did today. Okay. So we do have this particular mower. You know what I think I did? I think I've started, I think I started with seasons. Yeah, I think that's what I did. Started with seasons, and then I cancelled seasons when I restarted the game when I had the problems with courseplay. And I think that's what I'm gonna have, is that field is not gonna completely grow. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I was gonna do a little bit of mowing, but that's not gonna happen. I like this. Is this the one that you can, yep, you can customize it. That's beautiful. So you have seen this map, I'm sure. All of none of this is new to anybody. I think this is where was the chickens here in 15? Could be wrong, but I thought the chickens were there somewhere. And what was here? The sheep or the pigs? Were here somewhere? Oh, there we got the chickens over here. So the chickens were here originally as well. Okay. I am gonna buy some chickens. Just gives us something to do. Let's buy 2 roosters, and let's buy, gives us something to do while let's get some black chickens as well, you know, while we're waiting for crop to grow. Like I said, I probably will add, I'll wait for this harvest season to go, and then I will add the seasons back on, and that way we can but the reason that I wanted to take seasons out for a while is I wanted to get into a position where I have a lot of animals, so that way when seasons comes along and you can't do anything, I didn't want this to just become a way where I push snow around, and I'd realized that it does look good, but to be honest, I'm not the type of guy that really likes to do that. So I wonder how many chickens you can have. I can't even remember. It'd be nice if you could just add a number, 50 chickens or whatever, instead of having to sit here and click for 50 chickens. Okay, so we get a few more black ones. We'll get a couple of roosters. We'll get a few more of those. And let's just call it a... Let's have a look how many chickens do we actually have. So wow. So we got, what do you got? 80... 160, 166, 170 chickens with so what do we gotta give them? Wow, so this is interesting. We gotta give them soybeans, corn. Okay, so we gotta get a bit of sugar beet, bit of carrots, bit of water. That's beautiful. But I have this mod in here, which is fantastic. Okay, if I remember. Okay, all right, you need to kind of yeah, why not? Let's hang on a little bit. Where am I gonna put you? So that's where the eggs come. Let's see how close to the fence we can get it. Left shift, let's increase the speed. Oh, not that one. Just want it outside of the area of the eggs. Okay. This actually is not possible. You should. Okay. Okay. Next object G. Shift. Okay. Confirm. I like this this way of it's beautiful that the way that this is in the game. I'm not quite sure how much it costs, but whatever it costs, it is worth it. Okay, let's find ourselves. Do we have? Do we? I should have checked, shouldn't have I? Oh, we do have a little bit of food. Okay, so that's fine. Do I have a trailer of any sort? Yes, I do. Let's have a look for a small truck. Do I have a small truck that I could... something like that? 28,000. Can... oh, I didn't even check to see if... yes, you can. Okay, so we definitely want black rims. Always black rims. Design color, blue. Main color, blue. Let's see. Okay. Market. Yeah, why not? Bale loading wagon 19. Yeah, whatever. Mud flaps. Five red lights. I don't know what that is, but anyway. Wheels. Yeah, I like that. Cover. Yeah, why not? This is going to cost us $43,000, all our money. You know what? Let's just lease it for... how come it cost so much? Okay, so the capacity increases the money so much. Okay, let's have a look if they've got anything else. Yeah, but I'm using this in a different game. So, here it is. So we gotta go black. Main color. A little bit darker, faded. No, maybe this is fine. No. Marker. 5 lights extra. Cover. Yes, why not? Okay. So let's lease it. I realize that... oh, I forgot about the tree here. It's okay, we'll come and deal with that afterwards. Alright, it's a nifty little truck. Okay, why is anyone getting angry? Let's have a look at... oh. Okay, mirrors work, that's good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Now, even though I've played this map a gazillion times, you would think that by now I would know all the shortcuts, but I don't. So I can go this way, but I don't want to go that way. We'll just go straight ahead. Gauges, yeah, gauges work. Oh, I can even sleep in the back here. We'll see how the truck performs. If I like it and we get a bit of extra cash, we will buy it. This should be enough for now for us to just feed our chickens, eh? I don't think we would have we need a bigger capacity than that. Oh, so I'm on driving on the wrong side. And you're bashing into me. Or I bashed into you, one or the other. That's the way to get into the fields. Now, one thing I didn't check. No, it doesn't have. Oh, not a bad truck. Okay, it looks like the rear wheel is sticking up. Lower the axle. I don't like it up. I like that, you know, I really like this. The capacity could be a little bit higher for the basics. 3,000 litres. 3 ton for even a truck this size is a bit on the light side. Probably should be somewhere around 10,000 for the basic and 26,000 for the upgraded version. And the mirrors could be lowered a little bit so you can actually see it inside of them. What's the point? You know what? I don't actually mind this truck. It's actually a nice looking truck. We'll get rid of the cover and we'll go and get some grain for... You're gonna have to excuse me. I played this the very first time I played this map is when it first released, and then I haven't done anything to it. It's just been sitting there. So obviously... Wait. Oh... I'll go with wait. Now let's go feed the chickens. So it's been a little while. I had some issues with courseplay, then like I said, I just left the map and didn't really do anything else to it for a little while. May find even something a little bit smaller that we can use, especially for the chick. Oh no. Bet you some of you guys were screaming, oh, you can't do that, you're gonna have issues. The feeding side of things could have been done a little bit better for the chickens. But you know what, this truck, like I said, what am I doing? Other than the capacity side of things, it is a really, it's like good luck trying to get into there without running the chickens over. There goes one chicken. Please tell me that's not it. That's it? That's all the food they need? No? So why did it stop? Oh, okay, so you can't... I thought I'd be a little bit more realistic and get more, you know, on top of it, but no. Even that's not even close. I'm gonna need more wheat. Sugar beet carrots. Do I have anything like that in stock? So I am, it's gonna make me sugar beet. No. Carrots, where's the carrots? No. So I'm gonna have to get myself, sorry. Okay, not a very good design, whoever designed the entry. So this one is, that's the noise when it backs up. Well, I like the truck, I have to say. I really like the truck. So it means I'm gonna have to start looking into sugar beet harvesters and all that sort of stuff. So I'm gonna have to I'm really gonna have to take that serious into the sugar beet side of things. I truly wasn't planning into getting involved with sugar beets and carrots yet. But since I got the chickens, I'm either gonna have to find a way if I can buy those things, or oh, it does have indicators. I was just thinking, does it have indicators? And yes, it does. I don't even think this is gonna fill it up, is it? How much animals? I don't think it's gonna come even close to filling it up. Close, but yeah, that will do for now. So what I have, sugar beet or carrot, that's 10%, but soybeans core, oh, barley is not part of the, okay, so I can bring some barley. I didn't realize the barley was not part of the menu. Or I don't like the fact that, you know, you have the, what's it called, where the feeding trough is. It would have been nicer if the feeding trough was not there. So I'll be honest with you, I would have preferred that the feeding trough was not there. Because it's, as much as I'm not this massively into realistic type of thing, I would have preferred it if I didn't have to run over the chicken so obvious. Okay, we're gonna go back to that. Get some barley into you. So at least this way we have, I believe, 60% of the food requirements all taken care of. You know, I may play around with the XML file. Sorry, tongue twister over there. And actually play around with it a little bit and increase the capacity of this a bit, so it actually becomes more useful. And if that's the case, I'm gonna start using this truck more often, because it actually looks really good. Its only limitations is the capacity. Which, let's face it, if you can't fit at least one combine into a truck, it's useless. Truck this size should be holding a lot more than 3,000 liters of whatever you're giving it. Alright, we'll get ourselves back to filling up this truck. And then we'll go back and finish up the, I know what the work has done is, it's funny reversing and hearing the police sirens. The first time I heard it, I'm like, where's the police? Alright, we'll let this guy fill up over here. And we'll cover it up. We'll get ourselves over here and go around once, and then we will wrap it up, and I will see you next time after I finish all this. Actually, the worker's done a very good job. I honestly wouldn't have expected it to be this good. Wow, that's not bad. I expected to have to do a lot more going around type of thing than what I've actually had to do, which is surprising, I'll be honest with you. Normally the workers are not very good against these type of islands, and okay, so let's lift him up and set him up. Oh, let's go finish this little bit over here. Anyway, I will finish all this up. I think you've seen me enough doing this. I will finish this little bit up, and I will see you on to the next one. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't blab on too much. So yeah, please like the video, and please subscribe, and we'll see you on to the next one. Have a great day, and you be kind to each other. God bless you.